Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of My Best Friend the Weeb. My name is Jola, and with me I have
Kosi Diamanda. Hi, guys.
So we're going to be talking about. I was very tempted to say the best, but I know that somebody will come and fight me.
They will fight you.
They will come and fight me, especially the Full Metal Alchemist bros. They will come and fight me.
The One Piece guys.
Or the One Piece bros. They will come and fight me as well. But we're here to talk about the one, the only Attack on Titan. Kosi, you're rewatching Attack on Titan, aren't you?
Yes, this is actually the third time I'm rewatching. And for some reason, I haven't even finished the entire series. What do I call it? The entire show. I haven't finished the entire show, but I've started it like 3 times. I finished season 1, season 2, season 3, and now I'm watching season 4.
And I am very caught up. They just released a new episode. I think that was on March 4th. And I'm very caught up, and I'm all in my feelings, and I need an opportunity to talk about the amazingness, epicness of Attack on Titan.
This is so exciting.
Why? Attack on Titan is exciting?
No, because the final season is out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. One, so I want you to tell me, as someone that's watching it from the beginning, how you feel. And this is your third time watching it. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, the first time you watch Attack on Titan and all the twists and turns slap you. You're like, whoa. But now that this is your third watch, so you know what's coming. How does it feel knowing what's coming?
To be honest, I don't even know what's coming. That's the thing about Attack on Titan. You don't really know what they're going to give you, but you know they're going to blow your mind. Mm-hmm. I remember when I started, I watched it like way back 2015, 2014. And it was different because I've watched a bunch of animes, but this one hit hard because there was blood, there was fighting, there were twists, there were turns, there were political drama. It gave me everything. I mean, people were flying, but not flying. You get? And then there were monsters that were eating people, and oh my God, I was like, yeah. So anyway, I watched it the first time, and it took a really long time before the next season came out. So it was kind of those animes that they just give you a slice of goodness and then disappear, and you don't get any other slices for years. And then I had to put it under my bed and just wait. But then the next season came out, and I was like, no, there's no point watching season 2 when I barely know what went down in season 1. So I was going to start again. Mm-hmm. And then for some reason I abandoned it. And then season 3 came out. I was like, there's no point starting season 3 when this is so good. I'm just going to start afresh again. And so it's like every single time a new season comes out, I have to go back. And it's still that same experience. I mean, I know what's going on, but then
you still feel the same excitement.
So exactly.
And the same vibes and everything.
It's crazy.
So I only recently started Attack on Titan. And I say recently because I mean I watched it 2019. Yeah. So already season 1 was out, season 2 was out, season 3. Was season 3 already out by then?
No.
Okay, no. So I already had season 1 and 2 to watch. And it was a guy that introduced me to Attack on Titan. He was like, you're going to like this show. And I'll never forget the first episode. The first episode of Attack on Titan is actually like a masterclass in pilot episodes and pilot episode writing. Yeah. It gives you the story, it sets it up, it tells you everything you need to know and leaves you wanting more. And it starts off pretty okay. In the beginning of Attack on Titan, you're just like, wow. So this is going to be a normal show of a boy, his friends against the world.
You don't see it coming.
You don't see what's happening coming. You don't see season 2 coming. You don't see season 3. You don't see anything coming. And which is one of the reasons why I absolutely love Attack on Titan. And I think the reason why it has such a big impact on the anime community or normal people as well. Like, Attack on Titan is one of those shows that if you go on the streets, well, maybe not on the streets, but if you talk to people that consume media, they've definitely heard of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I know some normies who don't watch anime at all, but they know Attack on Titan. They've actually watched Attack on Titan. So Attack on Titan, I think, is like one of those animes that actually crossed over to the normie side. Like, everybody knows Pokemon. Everybody knows Dragon Ball Z. But Attack on Titan it just blew up. It just and it didn't blow up when it came out. It blew up
years
in the
later.
Third. Yeah, it blew up third season. And I think that was where everything started coming together. So season 1 was very shonen formulaic. So you have your group of guys, they're learning about themselves. You have a couple of twists here and there. And it seemed very normal. Then season 2. What are your thoughts? You've watched season 2. I know a lot of people don't like season 2 of Attack on Titan. What do you think?
You see, thing when I watched it, I didn't like. It wasn't broken down into season 1, season 2. I think I was just watching like
the whole
thing. So, but I know why season 2 started. Season 2 started with they just discovered that their world was a lot, like there was a lot more going on. There were a lot more secrets to this world than they realized. So it became more about discovering who are our enemies. Yeah. So it was a lot about finding who the spies within their camp. I think before we even go like deep into season 2,
we need to give a disclaimer. We shall say this at the beginning of the episode. But yeah, if you've not watched Attack on Titan, sorry, we're gonna spoil it.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
So bad.
A lot.
We're spoiling season 1 all the way to what is available right now. So if you have not watched if you've not caught up and you don't want to be spoiled, I'm sorry, we're gonna lose you as a listener today, but it's fine. Come back when you watched everything so you can geek out with us.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So you were about to get into spoiler territory. Go ahead.
No, I was thinking we should start because I'm assuming that a lot of people may have heard about Attack on Titan, but they haven't watched it. So let's just give you like a little backstory. This is a group of people. They are living in the confines of a wall. Now, this is not 3 walls. Yeah, exactly. Wall Rose, Wall Maria. I can't remember the first one.
I think it's Sinai, Rose, Maria, or Maria. Like I shall know that it's named after 3 babes.
There's 3 babes, 3 walls, and I'm not talking about your average fence with barbed wire and shit.
No,
I'm
these
talking
are
about
100
massive.
I think they're 100 foot.
Walls.
If I remember because I know they put the measurements online. I think it's 100 feet walls.
So you can already imagine how tall that is. Mm-hmm. And then they think first they know that Titans exist. So the name of the movie is
I think we need to explain what Titans
are.
Okay, so let's do this. So imagine you're minding your business in your house and a big human being comes to eat you. A Titan is basically a corrupted human being. They're much bigger than they're not like big like Shaquille O'Neal big. They're huge,
they're like giants.
Giants that can pick you up and put you in their mouth and eat you. So Attack on Titan is basically the story of Eren Yeager and his friends Armin and Mikasa. They live in a world where they live behind walls because the world outside has been apparently, because this is a lie, apparently the world around them has like died. Everybody outside is dead. Humanity has perished and everybody left lives within these 3 walls. So the life they live is like, okay, we live in these walls. We stay here. We don't go anywhere else. And on the first episode just comes to fuck shit up. Because we have a Titan invasion. The first Titan invasion in 100 years? Or I know it's no, it's not ever. I think like ever since the walls were built.
Yeah. So I think that no one in this village has ever seen a Titan before. Yep. They only know this from stories and their history books, which were manipulated, by the way. But that's like spoiler.
Yeah.
So they don't know what's going on. And next thing, they're living this simple life. There are people who dream of a bigger, greater world out there. And there are people who don't really give a shit. They just like where they are, happy and living out their boring lives.
Because they're alive. No one is.
Thank you.
They're alive.
And then just imagine you're doing your everyday shit. You're spreading clothes outside because it's a bit medieval-ish.
Attack on Titan has this kind of like European, German-esque kind of setting where it's like they're white people in Europe, but you're not really sure where in Europe. I'll say Germany, that kind of area.
Yeah, and technology hasn't really advanced to the point of cars.
Yeah.
So it's more like, I don't even think they have radios yet. So there's a lot of horseback riding.
Medieval life.
Exactly. And then you're going about your normal day and next thing, boom, you see a face peeking at you from above 100 feet wall.
I just want you guys to understand, like, think about this. Imagine you're on Third Mainland Bridge.
Exactly.
Just in your car, in traffic, and then you look and then you see a giant of epic proportions looking at you.
I think the craziest
reaching over wanting to eat you
was that we couldn't see the body. We just saw eyes.
Yeah.
We just saw a face and it was just staring down. And next thing,
we heard an explosion. Boom.
Exactly. And it kicked his foot into the wall.
Kicked the story up several notches.
Ditto, man. And then Titans invade. Now, Titans they're different feet.
Sizes.
They're different sizes. They have different heights. So you have the 5 feet. Do you have 5 feet? 5 feet just seems too small.
They have, like, from what I remember,
maybe 25.
There were different sizes of the Titans. So you have the ultra tall ones and you have the ultra small ones and stuff like that.
They definitely don't have 5 feet. Sorry, they're all way bigger than human beings.
I actually think 25. There might be 5 feet because I remember them saying, but like I know, like the point is that they are Titans and I remember that they are Titans. So now the story of Attack on Titan first takes you like, okay, Eren is like, I want to defeat all the Titans in the world, which is like a very shonen protagonist thing to say. Like, yeah, you guys killed my mother, which what happened is like, you know, part of the invasion was that his mother was eaten by a Titan. And like, he lost a couple of people, he lost his family and things like that.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
The Titan that ate his mother.
Oh my God, this is season 4.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But it was so interesting to find out.
I know we're going beyond what we're talking about because right now we're in season 1. But the show is so good that in season 1, things are happening that you don't realize the answer or you don't realize the consequences until season 4. Yeah. So the person that ate Aaron's mother is the former wife of Aaron's father. Aaron's father. And Aaron's father, this is actually Aaron's father's second family.
Exactly.
Because, again, the way Attack on Titan is able to meld and mesh all these plot lines, like, I can't remember the name of the writer and creator of Attack on Titan. I think it's Isayama or Isayama. I can't remember, but like, the nigga is I think fucking genius.
My favorite part of Attack on Titan is they don't give you any information prematurely. It has like a steady build-up. They only tell you what you need to know for that point in time. And then when they disclose this truth to you, it's like, oh my God, that makes sense. Now I get why that's happening.
You just start doing, oh my God, this is big brain. Like, you see the equations, you're like, this 2 + 2 is really not 4, it's really 56. So,
Exactly. So it has an amazing plot. And this continues up into the 4th season.
Yeah. So we had season 1, which basically like introduced us to the plot of Titans. We had Eren and his friends, you know, going to joining the scout corps. Yeah, the military corps, the scout regiment, which basically is like the regiment that they use to fight the Titans, because these guys realize that they can't live out their lives in the wall, so they have a scout regiment that goes out.
Exactly.
So season 1 kind of establishes this story, and we're like, okay, Eren against the Titans. Then season 2 comes along, and you're like, there's a lot of talking and not a lot of fighting. What's going on? And then you realize this is when Attack on Titan actually shows you what kind of show it is. And Attack on Titan is really political.
Yes,
you don't realize how political it is until you get into season 2, season 3. But season 2 really, really tells you, like, look, this is not a show all about fighting. They are fighting for reasons. And these are reasons why and why and why.
It's actually political power. Because at the end of the day, we realize that everybody on Eren's level, every single soldier, they are fighting good and fine, but they're really fighting for the people in power. So it's kind of like we're throwing our lives away when the people in power are using us to play chess.
Yes.
So that's exactly what happened.
So that was season 2. Season 2 was them finding out about the king and finding out, like, you know, the king is the fake king, and they, you know, they put Historia, and, you know, finding out who the spies were, because by season 2, my name is Diola.
I'm Kosi.
And you're welcome to My Best Friend the Weeb. Thank you so much for listening to our episode. To hear the full thing, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and everywhere you listen to podcasts.
All the links are in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Our handle is My Best Friend the Weeb.
See you in the next episode. Bye!